So, so when you're looking at, gold bank or gold stock or where do you land with regard to that? Because for me, if I'm going to do gold, I want it physically in my hand, right? How about yourself?
I mean, that's part of it, but then there's a point at which, okay, what's the risk of robbery, home invasion, theft, fire? You can't insure, gold bullion held at home generally.
Right.
So I think everybody should have a dozen or a dozen, 1 ounce gold coins at home. Sure, absolutely. Beyond that, I think it depends on your home, situation, whether that's safe. Um, there are a lot of things that are unsound. I mean, these gold bank accounts in Turkey, all the commercial banks are obliged to give the gold to the central bank, and the central bank is using it to fight the need for, because everyone's buying gold, so they're importing it, which causes people to sell the lira to buy dollars to buy the gold. So they don't like what that does to the value of the lira in the international forex market. So they get all this gold from the people and they're selling it in order to meet the demand. Well, that's unsound. You're lending it to the bank. They shouldn't be just selling it like that. Um, similar things. They've had a scheme in India. The same thing. It's all about trying to manipulate the value of the currency upward. A vain attempt because it doesn't really work. So those things are unsound. I look at the GLD, which is the biggest ETF. I don't think that they're committing the simple fraud of not having the bars. It's not usually how things work in America. I mean, the system is messed up in a lot of ways, but not usually kind of the simple, like go to prison kind of fraud like that. But the problem is the counterparty risk.